Welcome everyone to Friday Night Legends, episode 16, right? 16?
Is it that many already?
Yeah.
Wow.
My name is Ted Stone. This is Jens Anderson.
Hello.
Senior Creative Director for DC Universe Online. I am your Community Manager. And we have a special show for you tonight. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is the DC Universe Online weekly live stream all about you, all about the community. And that's going to be highlighted tonight in kind of the best way possible with a
Maybe
player
a little
run.
bit about you too, Meps.
And me.
Just a little.
You and me.
Yes.
And you.
No.
Well,
I'm just here to make you look
talk
good.
a lot, but...
Yeah, I do that. I might, notice also the distance between me and Meps this evening, right? I'm as far as the edge of the screen as I can get because Meps is the freaking outbreak monkey right now.
I'm a little bit sick.
A little sniffly.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm a germaphobe.
I brought a virus back from SW Live, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you dirty, dirty people.
Yeah. It's your fault.
Yes.
Fault.
Speaking of SOE Live.
Yeah, so we just got back.
Uh-huh.
This last weekend.
Super fun.
Crazy. It's so many people there, right? So many DCUO people there and just people there.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
Well, the tournament, I would say, was probably my favorite part.
Yeah.
Doing that again this year.
Did you guys watch the tournament on Saturday?
It's on YouTube if you didn't see it.
You can catch the recap.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. We had our champions for the U.S. We had one of them repeat this year.
Yeah,
Slob.
which is crazy high level of play, and he made it all the way through the tournament again with a different partner. So that's impressive.
And we would be remiss to mention that the exhibition that happened after between the EU champions and the U.S. champions that were crowned this last time did go to the EU champions. So I think it's important to mention that.
It was a pretty handily beating from the EU.
It was really close
to about halfway.
And then it just slid away from Slob and Buzzworthy.
Yeah.
But up until that point, it felt very close to me.
Yeah.
And then it just sort of fell right off a cliff. They ended up getting out of sync, it seemed, in terms of like their spawn timers.
Right.
So they were kind of getting in 2-on-1 situations a lot. And against DKX and Clutch, that's like
you're done.
A bad situation, especially with Clutch.
It's a bad roll. They're not going to let
Holy
you
smoke.
get away.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Tunso and I fought them afterwards as well.
How'd you do?
Well, the first match, we got our butts whooped on the Inner Sanctum.
Yeah.
And I was playing Dr. Fate, and Tunso was playing Catwoman. Clutch was playing Catwoman, and DKX was playing Steel, I think. Mm-hmm. And then we asked for a rematch afterwards in Bat Cave.
Okay.
And we did great, actually, afterwards. It wasn't so bad. I think we lost 320 to nothing.
Well, that's
so
pretty close.
It was close. The first one was a blowout. We really felt like that wasn't how we wanted to go out.
Yeah.
I think we knew we were going to lose, but we didn't want to lose that way, so we fought him one more time, and that was a lot of fun. But I enjoyed the panels. I think my next favorite thing was probably the player panel that was done by some of the Squad 11 guys.
Yeah, that was great. I heard great things about that.
It was good. If you're new to DCUO or a veteran, you would have benefited from this panel. It probably clarified some things for you, maybe misconceptions you might have had as a vet, or just a refresher in terms of role synergy and stuff like that.
Right, they went over the different roles.
Absolutely, and how they synergize with each other, and what's important to focus on, and not necessarily the scorecard doesn't really always tell the true story about what your contribution is, So it was a really great panel, and then of course meeting all the players and everything, and seeing all of you there was great. So if you didn't come this year, definitely try and work that out for next year, because we want to even improve our presence even more, and make that tournament really awesome. That was just such a great event, and some things happened.
Really?
SOE Live Maps. Yep, grabbing the mouse. Nothing you can do about it.
He's ambushing me here. He has some sort of visual
I don't know what's going on. All right, first of all, let's start with me. Let's start with
that's
me.
fair. Start with you.
No, let's start with you.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a
picture. But that's a fine picture.
It is. But this right here, this cup in your hand, Maps, this was the beginning of the end for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the little tiny cups, but not so tiny when you fill them with like 5 drink tickets of brandy.
Yeah, and you're deceptively thin under that SOE shirt.
Am I deceptively thin?
Yes, absolutely. So, what happened to you?
Didn't work out too well. I unfortunately do remember.
You do remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a rough... you had a 3-day hangover after that, I think.
It was the whole rest of the trip.
Yeah, and that was brandy, by the way.
Monday.
Meps is a snooty drinker.
Yep.
He needs to have brandy out of a plastic cup, apparently. But in all fairness, I'll take some... I'll take a hit here, too.
Who's doing better?
That's a good one. So, actually, this was my first drink. So this is all posed here.
You come pre-drunk, don't you?
Yeah, I guess I kind of do. The lines were long, so I two-fisted it right away. And I, obviously decided that the only available chair for me was the handicap assist that puts, people with disabilities into the pool.
Yeah, that's kind of disrespectful.
That was it. Well, there wasn't anybody waiting in line to use that. Surprisingly
not anymore.
enough,
Yeah.
no. So,
Weird.
yeah, there's mine. But I tried to. There's you. This is where it went south for Meps for the rest of the weekend.
Yep.
Not a good time for him.
Pretty much.
And I tried to get some after pictures. I contacted the rest of the community just about 2 hours ago, and I said, do you have any aftermath photos? And they said that was in the hands of the players. So if you have an aftermath photo, I would love you to send it to me.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. And thank you so much to Tharkus for taking all those pictures and posting them up. He has a link on the forums where I pulled those from. But yeah, I just remember you telling the story, and that little thing of brandy, I remember, was your kryptonite.
Yeah.
All right. SOE Live, good fun.
Good times. You should come. You never know what I'm going to say or do with the alcohol.
Yeah.
So, next year, come on down. We have a lot to do tonight, though.
All right, so let's get to it.
So, just two things before we get to it. Yesterday, we had our first DLC 8 really live stream, our Gotham Wastelands preview. You didn't catch that. It's on YouTube, on our channel. Go check it out. And next week, Tuesday, we're going to show Celestial to you.
Yes, we are.
Full reveal Celestial Tuesday. Tune in 4 p.m. Pacific.
Okay. And Spord, Spord will be here for that with me, right?
Yes.
Are you going to join us in the Meps Cave?
I can.
Which is the quarantine zone?
It's the Meps Cave.
You can face the other way while you talk, by the way.
just
Anybody
talk in this
I want a
direction.
SARS mask for Meps right now.
I got the Batmaps mask.
That'll help.
Nah, we better not.
All right.
So anyway, tune in and get that stuff. Lots more DLC 8 info coming. Do you want to do this now, or do you want to save this for maybe in between downtime? You do it now? Or want to save it? You have 3 seconds to decide before I decide.
What do you think? What's your
2.
opinion?
Let's save it. Let's.
Okay.
We're gonna have some downtime.
All right.
Almost
Might be a little
certainly.
teaser coming up for some DLC.
We have a little bit of something to show you later. But so let's. So tonight's all about the Olympus games.
Yes.
On the USPS3 server.
Player-run tournament.
Player-run PvP month-long tournament. Tons of teams participating, tons of matches won, and we're down to the finals. So let's bring on Super Patriot, who's been kind of orchestrating this behind the scenes. And there he is. Hey, you here, Super Patriot?
I can hear you fine.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. How you guys doing?
Good. So tell us about Olympus Games, in 2 minutes or less.
Well, the Olympus Games, they kind of got started in the middle of the previous PvP event that we had going here on the USPS3. Basically, just trying to put together something a little more organized and more structured for everybody to participate in, and something that was more active to keep players, PvPing throughout the week instead of just waiting, to queue up like 1 or 2 nights on the weekend.
Right.
To do. So that's why we came up with the schedule we came up with. It was a very active schedule for everybody involved, and we had some ups and downs and all that along the way, but. I think, honestly, a lot of the teams that are here in the finals and everything are the teams that deserve to be there based on not just their reputations, but their participation as well.
All right, so we're looking at the brackets here. You had 2 events, right? You had a Legends and an Arena.
Yes.
We're looking at the Legends bracket right now, and then here up top is the Arena bracket. So you can see One Piece actually making a showing in both of these brackets in the finals. So.
Yes.
And then it looks like the replacements in the Arenas versus One Piece, and in Legends, it's disqualified versus One Piece.
Yes.
Right? All right, so...
We're going to bring you the finals of both, and these are best out of 5 matches, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, best out of 5.
And we're doing it in Temple of Isis.
Yes, Temple of Isis for both.
Oh, thank God. Let me tell you why.
The Watchtower?
Because those freaking bounce pads are hard to film. What do you want to do?
I know. The bounce pads are horrible in Watchtower. Not a lot of people like Watchtower just because of the bounce pads. They usually go off to the side whenever they're doing competitive 5s.
I've been I got to tell you, I've kind of been anti-bounce pad.
Yeah.
But recently in Legends, I'm kind of a little pro bounce pad.
Why is that?
Well,
different
you can kind of get some people, if you're a little low, you can kind of hit the bounce pad. Maybe someone has bloodlust, they follow you up there, and then you just kind of turn the tables on them and take that little short amount of time to heal.
So it's strategy for you.
A little strategery going on.
Got it. All right, we are getting in the game, and we can get that first map of the Legends ready to go.
Okay, they are sending a scrimmage now to each other, I believe.
All right, we're just going to get ourselves in game and our character set up, so just give us a second. And
Okay.
actually, let me get the settings switched back to how you like them, because I turned them up.
Yeah, we got some loud volume there.
Is that good? Does that look good to you?
That one should go down, I think.
Which one? This
Voice,
one?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
It's Legends, though.
All right,
To hear the
fine.
smack talking.
All right, we'll hear the smack talking.
You're no fun.
I'm a lot of fun.
You're like on the no fun police department.
Oh, well, you know.
All right. Do we want to get myself set up here? All right.
All right, so we are ready. We know who we're following, and whenever they are in the match, we will follow them in. Just let us know.
You want to type that?
Sure.
Okay, I just told them to go ahead and accept the scrim from each other. And I will let you know as soon as I see them fade from my sight here.
All right, perfect.
It was really nice seeing you and Trex at SOE Live, by the way.
It was awesome seeing you guys there. I had
yeah.
an awesome time. My
did
back was
too.
bothering me most of the weekend, so I wasn't able to indulge in as much fun at like the pool party. So I didn't get to see poor Meps in his aftermath.
Oh,
there.
darn.
But
You know it's a good time in Vegas when you have to get carried out of a pool party.
I was able to walk with much assistance.
That's what they told you to
I
make
couldn't
you
open my
feel
eyes.
better. They just wanted you to feel better. Your feet dragging on the floor behind you is not walking.
Well, it's
Miss.
not
That's
being
not
carried.
what it count. That doesn't count.
Okay, that's fair. I just want to say thank you to
Whoever carried you back to your
whoever
room.
carried you back to my room. Yeah. to the members of the EverQuest community team.
Good looking out, guys.
they just phased out. They
Okay.
just disappeared, so.
Don't touch that keyboard anymore, you disease.
Well, I'm gonna have to
germ
touch
bag.
it. I gotta enter one more command.
All right.
Or several more.
I already have that queued.
Okay,
can
well,
do
I'll
that.
type the other one then.
Wait, don't touch anything. All right. We're in.
I have a little bit of delay here on the stream as I'm watching, so I'm not sure how well
Nice,
I'm
and then-
with the play-by-play for y'all.
All right, we are set.
Here
We're
we
ready.
go.
Here we go.
All right, One Piece heading out of the gate here. Meeting disqualified in the middle. I will do my best. Oh, Eminence is in the mix here. Eminence obviously was one of our bronze medal
Oh, we better switch
finalists.
over.
Oh yeah. Oh, geez. Good job
Let's do
there.
that.
Bronze medal finalist in our tournament this week. Eminence did very well. On the ropes right now, though, looking like he's going to get a knockout or get knocked out. I have a Lex Luthor and a Steel on disqualified sides. Also a Sinestro.
It's a bloodshed already. He'll tie it
Yep,
up.
tied up. 210, 210. It's going to be a quick one, I think. ISIS, obviously, the spawn point's very close to the battle. You can see a couple guys coming in right away in the back there. One Piece moving back in. Right now, all of DQ up and on their feet. One Piece at a man disadvantage here. Two-man disadvantage. Somebody's raining down some stuff from the top. Oh, those are the missiles from Lex. Apologize.
Disqualified, pulling
Strike
out,
coming in.
pulling ahead.
Yep. Disqualified up 490 to 280 right now. Let's see if Eminence's tournament experience at SOE Live will help him and his team grind this one out. No. Really on the ropes here. No, they're making a rally right now. 3-on-2 situation. 3-on-1 situation. Although One Piece gets knocked out, down to 2-on-1. Not Crumbs on the ropes here, getting knocked out by Varney and Healer. Healer somebody. Can't quite see the name. Would have helped if I knew who was who when we started.
Yeah.
I had no, I'm going in cold, people. I apologize.
Well, we got 5 matches to learn it, so.
Yeah. 6:30 to 6:30, tied up again here. So One Piece made up some ground there in the last minute. 4-on-1 situation for disqualified here. He's going to go down quickly. One Piece holding the center territory. Let's see how long of a spawn timer we got here before some of them get to heal up. Everybody getting back into combat. Healer drone making his way around the top, trying to get some extra healing while he's out of combat during that respawn.
I am the greatest ring bearer. You're going down in one punch.
9, 10, 6,
Multiple
30.
steals in this match here, one on each side. Did you have any rules about character selection in this, Super Patriot?
Yes, the one rule I did have about Legends as far as character tunes were involved was you could only have one of each on the team.
Yeah, I like that rule. I think that's a good rule. Wow, real quick push to the finish there from One Piece. They win the first round. So let's see if DQ can make. Let me get out of there. Let's see if DQ can make up some ground here and get it even. First round goes to One Piece. Good job, Eminence, and your team.
All right, 1-0. So it's best of 5. We got
Yes,
plenty of time to come back.
Oh, I hate it when it does that. Hey, where are you, Super Patriot?
I am somewhere in an undisclosed location in the open world right now. Soon because I needed to set some things up for the arenas matches. In order for these guys, to be able to go into the matches with their supercharges, but also because there's some, iffy things going on right now with a couple of issues with the game. With a little glitch that's going on right now.
Yeah,
so
we're making sure everything's fair.
Making sure
little setup
everything's
going
nice
on
and
here.
fair and nobody, nothing's called into question and all that. I've had to set up a couple of stipulations just to make sure nobody could call foul on anything.
Let me get into the HQ here. All right, good round from One Piece in the beginning. Let me know when you see them actually fade away again.
All right, yeah. So we're waiting on round 2 of the Legends Finals for Olympus Games.
Yes. I've already told them to go ahead and send their scrims to each other whenever they're ready here. And
First
as soon
round
as
was very. It started to slip away a little bit from One Piece. Then they got it back to even, and then they pushed through at the end.
Yeah, and it was still close at the end. It was not.
It was like
not a
what,
blowout.
700 to 1,000. I actually didn't.
Yeah.
Can't remember the score there.
Who do you think's going to take it after that first fight?
Well, I mean, I was really impressed by Eminence's play with him and Smile at the tournament.
Yeah. So you
I've
gotta go
never
with that.
seen disqualified before. So just if I were playing the odds, I'd go with what I know and go with One Piece.
What do you think, Super Patriot? You've been watching the whole tournament.
Well, One Piece for the longest time during the Legends portion, they were the only undefeated team in Legends for a while.
There you go.
However, DQ was sticking along there, was right along with everything going through as well. However, DQ's Arenas team was the only team to finish the regular season portion, go into the playoffs completely undefeated. But unfortunately, Mercury Morris stepped in on them and kept them from getting the Perfectville during that. So, I mean, both of them are very good teams. One Piece, obviously, One Piece has been a very dominant PvP league on the USPS3 for well over a year now. Disqualified, they've gone through a couple of different league name changes and all that, but it's mostly been the same guys sticking together the whole time. And they've really been coming up, and obviously with the way they finished in the previous PvP event and the way they've finished within Arenas and Legends in this Olympus event goes to show exactly how skilled they are at PvP in this game.
It does sound like we have the 2 best teams here.
And they're not. Are they in yet? By the way,
They have just phased in.
just phased in. All right. All right, bringing you round 2. Oh, looks like that's kind of underway actually. So hopefully we didn't miss any of that.
0 to 140.
Yeah,
just the beginning.
Just started. 0 to 140. One Piece pulling out to an early lead here. Eminence with a little dot The Fire working the block breakers on the outside. Gets taken out by John Stewart's airstrike right on the outside there. Full Moon going down. Getting knocked out by One Piece. We got a clean sweep by Disqualified there. 280 to 210. They really made a push there. A little down at first. Turned that around. Waiting on the other side. Let's see where One Piece spawns in. They've spawned in at the complete opposite side of the arena. We got a bit of a standoff here. Both teams waiting it out on the side, not wanting to venture in. Bane's waiting with the rocks, hoping to get the stuns there.
A little bit of standoff.
Yeah, big standoff here. What's going on, guys? Nobody wants to get into the action. All right, One Piece finally closes on Disqualified, and all 4 players in here. Dr. Fate's pet going down. Focus fire from Healer Drone. Oh, big strike on Eminence.
I don't think so. Burn like my power. Beware my power.
Not appreciating the spam invites already.
Yep. All right, missed all that action there thanks to some jerky player. Let's see where we are here. 560 to 420. Disqualified in the lead right now. Hopefully trying to even up the rounds here in the tournament, forcing this to go to a 1-to-1 standoff. But One Piece making a push, 3-on-1 advantage, and they do clean up the playing field there. Steal quickly back in. Full Moon Knight trying to jump on Eminence and Varney, but the whole team quickly slips to the other side, trying to get out of combat, get some health back, and Disqualified over on the other side, waiting for their team to spawn in quickly. Full Moon Knight tried to get in there, get a quick kill on somebody that was low on health, but he realized he was at a big disadvantage and moved back, waited for his team to
700,
spawn in.
560 now, so
Another standoff. Not crumbles. Moves in first. Gets caught by John Stewart's cage. Or Hal's cage, sorry. First one to get knocked out there. From Disqualified. One Piece cleans up. Oh, Varney looking a little low. They were looking at a perfect sweep here. Varney holding on. Finally gets knocked out. Full Moons are joined by Not Crumbs. But Not Crumbs.
One more kill.
In a 2-on-1 situation here. Eminence very low. Varney joining the fight. All right, now we're not into any kind of standoff here. The team's realizing they have to jump back in and give their teammates some reinforcements. 1,000 to 770 to One Piece. It looked like Disqualified was going to kind of get that at first. And
yeah, they had the initial good round.
Again, One Piece pulling it out at the end there.
That last round was dominating from One Piece.
Really, really good.
They got a full.
All right, I'm gonna make just a quick shout out. If you can put us on the camera here. Listen, people, do not spam us invites during this right now. Meps and I are gonna take action about this afterwards, and I really mean it. If you spam us with anything right now during this tournament, if we hear about you spamming players, it's really gonna be a bad situation for you. Do stop it right now. We realize that this, to everybody that would say, we'll just add something in. I got some news to share with you soon about that feature. But right now, be cool. Stop griefing the tournament, or we're going to make you regret it. And I'm sorry to be threatening about it, but it's really frustrating, and you're ruining the experience for everybody else. Sorry, Meps. I didn't mean to get kind of aggravated about it, but it's aggravating.
That's going to happen. Definitely not a good idea tonight.
I wish you'd ban them all.
Just ridiculous. All right.
So that's
sorry, Super Patriot. I don't mean to bring a negative tone over this, but let's move on.
Don't apologize. I completely agree with you on that. Like you, I get invites spammed all the time.
Yeah, it's annoying. Well, that'll end soon. I'll share some news about that as soon as I can.
I'm excited to hear it.
Well, you saw my screenshot recently about the icon options, so that'll give you a hint of what's coming along that front too. All right,
so best of 5 for the Legends. We're at 2-0.
Yeah,
One Piece.
so really we're in a Miami Heat situation right here.
Win or go home right now.
It's win or go home for every match from here on out for Disqualified.
Yep.
So they absolutely have to win all 3 matches now in order to stay in this. So let's see if they can do it right here, or if we're actually going to see a clean sweep by One Piece in the Legends round. Should be a really good boost for them, more morale-wise, going into the arena finals, because they're in that as well.
So do these have any rewards attached to them, Super Patriot, for the winners?
Yes, there is prizes attached to this. There's actually cash prizes are attached to this here, where we have an $800 cash pool prize.
Wow, that's impressive.
For across arenas and legends.
And just to be clear,
Really?
that's all player run. That's all these guys. We're not helping out with that at all.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
MEPS did not offer to help at all with this.
Wow, just gonna throw me under the
Well,
bus
that's
right
not
there.
really true. I mean, here you are on Friday Night Legends, right? So
that is
maybe
true,
not
but,
some
I mean,
prize money, but
some fireworks trinkets would have been nice. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, we were planning on hooking you up with that. We'll hook up the winners. But are they equal legends and arenas? Same pricing?
No, first place is going to be getting $50 PSN cards for each member of the team. Then it's $40 for second place, 30, and then I believe it's 20. I gotta look at the.
But the pricing for
breakdown
legends and
again.
arenas is the same.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the prizes for arenas and legends is the same.
are they still standing in front of you?
They are here right now. I'm
Okay.
not sure if they had a disconnect or not coming out of that match. Yes, they had one person from disqualified froze.
Okay.
All right, so
we'll
wait.
wait for them to get back.
So,
Yeah.
I guess we have a little moment of downtime here.
Yeah, but
Do you
hey,
wanna-
tell them not to queue up yet, because we're gonna show something.
Yeah,
I
want
want to click the button.
Okay, well, you can click the button.
Is this all I need to do?
Well, no, because we have to actually do it.
What do we have to do?
Drag the.
Oh, darn
See
it.
you
All
later.
right, fine. You click the button. But everyone
No.
should know that even though Meps is clicking the button, this
Here.
is my present to you.
We'll get it in, and then
Then I can click the button?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. There's no button clicking needed.
Well, how do we get back to the start of it?
Well, it's we did this much. What? Now you just ruined here.
Why? That's not what's showing. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. You just pretty much clicked the button. And
All right,
ruined
well,
it.
where's the sound then?
We can't hear it because it's on this machine.
Oh, but
I know.
they can hear it.
They can hear it.
Now,
Yeah.
see, I was
and they're
confused.
probably really upset right now. We've minimized chat,
All right,
so we can't see it.
We're gonna
But they're
bring
probably
you.
raging right now because they want to see this.
All right,
They
we're
can't
gonna
see
bring
it.
you Cheetah and Legends. A little preview snippet of these two characters in action. Don't turn it down. You want to hear Cheetah?
No, trust me.
Cheetah, trust me.
Trust me. Okay.
Well, be quiet. Now.
Here we go.
Children.
Oh wait, I did it wrong. Hang on.
Go back to the beginning.
Blank screen.
Here it goes. Don't you love the black screen? Best teaser ever.
Is this the
Ooh, look at
Blackest
Donna.
Night preview?
Okay, we got to be quiet, Super Patriot. Here we go.
I'm sorry.
You cannot escape.
God, I love it. I
Yep,
love it.
That's so that's Cheetah and Donna Troy, right?
I love it. All right, let's see the chat now.
Oh yeah, sure. Stop touching things.
Well,
man.
Man,
There we go. All right, let's see what they.
let's see if they could even hear it. I don't
think.
believe you that they could hear it. Could you guys hear the sounds? Really? Awesome. Dude, I just love how she does the puma roar or the
Yeah.
cheetah roar and everything like that. The cat sounds that she does, all the new animations that she has. Donna's effects look beautiful in my opinion. You know, she's really tough, has the magical Amazonian artifacts bestowed on her from the gods. We'll go through all these characters soon, right?
Soonish.
Soonish?
Sure.
Okay. But that was our little preview.
Yeah.
And Meps was kind of
let's-
let me do that because I've been begging him and Eric Duncan to let me show anything about the Legends. And
He has been really
Finally.
appropriately begging. Okay, so
I giggle when I play Cheeto.
Yeah, no, then they're really fun to play too because they play different. Cheeto so fast,
Yeah.
right? It's just,
And the sounds just make me.
but you'll learn more and see more about that.
Okay,
in the near
are they ready to go?
The one player is back online. Yes.
All right.
I'm waiting to see if they are ready to go or not.
Go ahead and have them scrimmage up and let us know once they're in.
Alrighty, telling them to do that right now.
It's pretty exciting because last week we had a highly competitive, awesome PvP tournament, and right now we're gonna have really two ends of highly competitive, awesome PvP tournaments. A lot of opportunity in the future, I think, for some PvP goodness.
Maybe you should organize. Turn my thing up. Maybe you should organize an arena tournament.
Maybe I should.
For
Maybe it
next
should
year.
be like
Maybe
Top.
we can do both.
top. Oh, you mean for
Super
SV
Patriot
Live?
pulled it off,
Sure.
and he is
Yeah.
a mere mortal.
That's right.
You, with your powers,
right.
should be able to muster both tournaments.
Well, I was concerned that we.
So you heard it here. Meps agreed.
I was concerned we'd have just way too many people enter if
Oh.
we just did an open, tournament. Because
Arena one?
All the servers, like
Mhm.
whatever. But if now that we have matchmaking, ranked matchmaking in, we can just take the top teams and put any number one we want, and we can do it.
It's fascinating what you're saying, but can you turn down my microphone, please?
Yeah. Would you like to eat something now? You can probably still hear
They're
it.
just phased in. They just phased out.
Turn my mic down. You disease the enter key, Meps.
Yes. You shouldn't be eating if you don't want to get diseased.
Well, just keep your fingers away from stuff.
Okay. Well.
All right.
You should turn your camera on,
Yeah.
so I can't touch it.
Well, it's too late. Now you should, because it's all gross. All right. So One Piece this time in red. Last two times they've been in blue. So keep that in mind, people. We are switching colors or teams here.
And this is win or go home right now.
Winner
This
go
is it.
home. Disqualified.
Go home.
Needs to win
Yeah.
this. Needs to win it right now. All right. Both teams hanging out in the back here.
Nope.
Looks like we got a Steel and a Bane with the rocks.
Those rocks
Nobody
are-
wants in there. Traverse, Full Moon Night.
Very cautious
not
here.
Crumbs, not Phantom. This happens a lot in... Oh! Eminence taking a risk, getting all the way to the other side. Hal catches Healer Drone in the back.
And now they're a little bit spread out fighting.
Yep. That worked out very well for One Piece. They got not Crumbs isolated. Took him out quick. Traverse goes down as well. Oh! Rough. Eminence goes down, though, from One Piece.
Tied
Big
up.
exchanges here. 140 to 140. 210 for One Piece to 140. Hal calling in the airstrike. Let's see if he can get some damage down there. 2-on-2 situation while the respawn happens. Nice block breaker by Traverse on Purple Ace, giving him the immunity. Varney getting very low. Gives up the knockout to the other team. Traverse as well. Nice airstrike by Hal Jordan. Finishes somebody off. Bane pulling up the rock. Little questionable use there on that one. Not exactly the best thing to do when you're in the middle of a melee situation, but he actually did get it off. 560 to 210 for One Piece. They're pulling away really quickly here in the beginning, only a minute and a half in.
I don't believe anymore.
630 to 210.
They're going to need a miracle.
Healer Drone down very low, going with it against Traverse there on the side, but in a 2-on-1 situation, he gets knocked out. Both players rotating over to help out their teammates. Healer Drone did give up the knockout. He's very low on health. 2-on-2 situation. Hal calling in the big airstrike. Eminence down on the ground, getting countered again, twice in a row. Really low on health. Let's see if he can hold on. Gets an immunity off of a block break, but he can't stay in there for too long. Double
more.
knockout at the same time on Traversing Crumbs. 980 to 420. Next knockout's going to do it for One Piece. Let's see if they can finish this off in style. Need a miracle comeback from Disqualified to stay in this one and keep this going to another round. So far, so good for them. Actually, not giving up the knockouts. 4-on-4 situation with Disqualified coming back in with fresh health. Not Phantom needs to get out of there. He's going to give up the match. And nope, can't get away.
World champion.
One Piece wins it.
Wow.
Olympus
game.
Rising Arena Legends Legends Champions. One Piece. What are you laughing at?
Olympus Games.
Olympus Games. Olympus something.
Yeah.
Olympus.
We should have practiced what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
when somebody
What's
won.
Olympus Rising? Is that like
I don't
a
know.
movie?
Maybe.
How would you know?
How would I know? It's not a movie I've seen.
Mep's got a movie reference. All right, let's talk about what just happened here.
Yeah, let's.
Instead of you actually getting a movie reference.
Sorry. Yeah.
If you want to know, ask me at the end what movie reference Mep's got on the plane. It was a freaking miracle. He was as shocked as I was.
Yeah, it was
So
nice.
good job to One Piece winning the Legends tournament there. Let's look at some of the stats here. Here's your damage out, healing out scorecard. And number of kills. Varney really pulling out a bunch of kills there on that one. Eminence, not Phantom, Healer Drone, all at the top of the score charts there. Yeah, tough match. Tough match for DQ. They got swept there.
They did get swept.
Yeah. So good job to One
Finals.
Piece. Great work. This is on USPS3, by the way, if anyone is curious. Some really good players on here. We saw, like I said, Smile and Eminence made an appearance at SOE Live.
Yep.
And
Yes.
won in the bronze medal match versus Dcuo and Mathalos.
Yep.
So that was a really good match.
most
but
wanted.
they did take home some cash for that. They did want to challenge Slob and Buzzworthy, actually.
Yeah.
They wanted a side bet, $500. Slob and Buzzworthy
wouldn't do
were
it?
like, why would you? I wouldn't.
I don't know. They clearly came through.
I don't know. I'd take my money and run.
I
I'm like,
guess.
I'm not the typical Vegas person.
Do you think
so
they got their money out of Vegas? I hope so.
I hope so
I
too.
hope they reinvested it in PSN
Tickets for
bucks.
next year to come to SOE
Or
Live.
that.
So great work to One Piece winning the Legends tournament. We want to update. Did you update your ladder there, Super
I
Patriot?
will be updating it. Let me bring that page up here. I've got a lot of tabs open up right now. But
See if people
yeah,
can
I'll
find
be
me.
updating it here right now.
You're hidden.
I know, but if they come down next to me, maybe you can give them something.
Like a trinket.
Sure.
Shot to the face.
Ooh, that'd be good if they're an enemy. Let me load that out now.
Scroll down.
There it is. Villains beware.
So that was the first half of tonight's competition. That was the Legends half. Now we're going to move into arenas, and it's going to be One Piece versus the replacements for
Yes.
best of 5 arenas. Again in the Temple of Isis, correct?
Yes, again in the Temple of Isis.
Very cool. If you're just joining us, this is Friday Night Legends. This is your weekly community-focused DC Universe Online webcast. And we make the game, you play the game. That's how it works.
Yes.
I
And
just
you
made
play
that
it
up right
well.
now.
That was great.
Yeah, I thought
You
it was
play
pretty
it
great,
well.
too.
You play it well. So we have any of the same players from One Piece going into this next arena match, or
Yeah, I believe there's a couple of members from the Legends team that are playing in arenas also. And I was just informed that one of the guys from Replacements just froze.
Okay.
So waiting for him to log
just
back
let us
on.
know when he gets back in.
All right.
Yeah, and the One Piece guys need to get themselves set up too and everything.
Okay. So have you been doing this tournament?
I have honestly. It's taken up a lot of my in-game time.
Yeah.
I bet.
Running it to the point where it's like I was running low on Triumph for rent for my mainframe, so I had to trade in some marks of reality I had left over
You had to convert to
Wow.
get the mainframe up.
in order to keep my mainframe up. Yes.
Well, I'm not surprised you've had to cut into your time here because, boy, oh boy, I mean, you and Trexlight certainly do a lot for us in the game and out. You've got your DCUO sourcecast that you do with Trex, which is always entertaining to listen to.
And comes up right after Friday Night Legends
Yes,
every
it
day,
does. So
every
tune
Friday.
in and check that out if you want to hear a recap on what's going on and hear those guys' thoughts. I assume you guys will have some takeaways from SOE Live as well to kind of relay.
We may have one or two things.
One or
to
two
talk
things, some secrets to share, and I don't know if most people know this as far as community council goes.
Yeah, that's public. Both.
But Super Patriot and Trexlight, both on our community council in the game, and always very helpful people to go to, along with the rest of the community council, to kind of get some opinions on some things that we're trying to do, and
Yeah,
that's always great. I appreciate your time and your thoughts there in that forum.
Initial feedback
Thank
from
you.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm happy to be a member of the council. I'm really excited about a lot of things that we talk about there in the council. One of which being the thing that you're going to tease us about the invite issues.
Yeah. We'll get there. Honestly, I'm anxious to release a screenshot of what I have to share, but
Yeah.
there were a few of the options missing, so I knew I would then be fielding endless questions about, but what about? So I'm just waiting for it to be 100% complete.
It's okay to wait until we're ready.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Anyway. Oh, look.
We have people.
There's somebody
They
who's
found
actually
us.
PvP flagged.
Yep.
Ha! Oh, why are they?
I don't think you're flagged. You gotta flag
I'm not.
yourself.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. There it is. All right. You did that to me earlier. It wasn't such a great feeling.
So in the pre-show, if you're watching, Spittle was fighting in the open world with just tons of people on both sides, and you know he died twice, and the second time they cleared out everybody else. There was like one guy left, so I swooped in, evil maps, gave him a little trinket love. But the funny part is the first time he died, I was doing that too, but he didn't notice.
Really?
So I had to do it the second time.
You jerk!
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was wondering. I was
Yeah.
like, wow. I had a
Wow.
cola left.
I got hit pretty
I
hard.
didn't realize I was that low.
Like 10,000 damage, like
Yeah.
5 times.
I did.
Yeah, wow.
I was such a jerk. I had no idea. I thought I was just playing up to the
Yeah.
camera or
It was-
something.
it was-
spacing out.
It was pretty chaotic. There were
Oh, God.
probably
Yeah, it
40
was.
people there at least.
Sheesh. I swear.
Yeah.
Cursebringer is not going to stop trying to kill me until I permanently play Milkman on the villain side.
Well, that's fair.
That's my theory there.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But I ran into Dcuo and Cursebringer
Yeah.
while we were out there.
Yeah, I saw. I was invisible watching.
Dead to all the people.
As I often am.
Some people are
creepy?
getting killed
A
here.
little bit creepy. All right, so how we doing over there? That player back?
They are doing their relog stuff that they have to do for this, and getting formed back up and everything.
Got it. Okay.
And I am assembling them now to get. They're going to get their supercharges and stuff like that.
So we will have the first round of the Arena Best of 5 finals coming up shortly between One Piece and the replacements.
Hey, what are you, hero or villain here?
We are villain.
Who's in the watchtower right now? Somebody in the
Let us
chat.
know in chat.
Who's in watchtower? Yeah, well, what's your name in game, Cosmic? Is it Cosmic War?
Tell us your name.
No.
Here we go. Captain Sunstone. You have to be on USPS3 also.
He
'cause
said
that's
it's
where we are.
Cosmic War. I just typed that in, but it didn't work. Oh, USPS3.
Yeah, he's probably on a different server.
USPS3.
Reconcile.
Let's try that. Now,
Go to
here's
the
the problem.
watchtower.
Does the first person that actually threw me the bone and tell me that, are they the first to fall underneath my trinket?
Well, they helped you get in.
They
so
did
they're
help me
your-
get in,
they're
but
the
I don't
traitor.
know.
I think you have to spare them.
Do I? Look, he's running. He's running now.
He knows
He's like,
what he's
no, no. Let me give him a good, like, few seconds to feel good that he got away.
Oh, wow.
I got him.
That was pretty good because you only killed him. You didn't even kill
I didn't
anybody
even
else.
kill anybody else.
That's nice.
All right. Don't do it. Oh, I shouldn't cog him. No, that was really mean of me. I didn't
That
mean
was-
to do that.
that was
I'm
mean.
sorry,
You
buddy.
should probably unhide yourself and let him
Really?
see who's, otherwise he's going to...
All right, you tell me as soon as they're ready, man, and we're right back on. And also, I need a name. Do you know a name of
Yeah,
the second?
same
you
one
do.
as last time.
All right. Here I am, people.
The Robot of Doom.
Jazzy the Assassin. Let me show you how to really assassinate someone.
That was kind of a fail because he survived.
Let's see what he says. Let's see what he does.
He's not here right now.
You don't think he's gonna pop out of his
Nope.
interface in a second here?
There we go. Now they're challenging you.
I'm in God
Get
mode,
him.
though.
Oh yeah,
I'll go
you
out
wanna
of
turn your
God
God
mode.
mode off. I don't know what gear. I think you have a special helmet on.
Good.
Also. We're gonna crash people. We should not be doing this.
Why?
Yeah. We're in the watchtower. We're making a big crowd of people fighting in the watchtower.
This'll happen anyway with dueling. Here, I'll clear it out for you. You feel better?
Yeah. Yep, I do.
Let me hide myself. I'll go somewhere to see if people find me.
No brick?
I'm on one of Meps's lame characters.
I think I got. Oh, I didn't do the loadout, but I think I gave you brick.
Here, I'll go to the reactor. See if people can find me in the reactor. Here they come. They're just watching. Apparently they want some.
So the replacements versus One Piece. I mean, One
Yes,
Piece was
sir.
pretty. What's that?
I was saying, yes, replacements versus One Piece.
Yeah. I mean, One Piece was really impressive in the last match. It's
Yes.
hard to vote against them for arenas.
One
but-
Piece. One Piece has a lot of very good players on the villain side. On the USPS3, they've been up there at the top for a very long time. They were actually, I believe, if I recall correctly, they were the winners of the last PvP event that took place.
Right.
And before that, the replacements, the same group that's in the replacements, won a 5v5 tournament. So this is kind of a rematch of things here, the battle of champions between these two teams.
Nice.
For this arenas.
All right. How's it looking over there?
I believe they are all back. I think it's one of the One Piece guys just got back on.
Okay.
Sorry, this is taking a little
You're
while
fine.
here.
You're fine.
We're fine.
You're
Jens is
having
very
fun
happy
there?
murdering people in the watchtower.
I know. Hey, what you doing? Why would you do that?
Give him a chance.
And I would have liked to have been able to have all these guys together in one spot so they could be seen here
You can do
during
that.
the stream. Well, I mean, I could do that. Well, there was some apprehension with the replacements because if you recall the first Friday Night Legends that I was on with you guys, one of my league mates from the replacements guy's name changed.
Well, so
from
you're
that.
basically
So-
what you're telling me is they don't more people need their names changed and they don't want to
Well,
come
I
on
mean,
the screen.
there was a reason why there was a battle cry on Friday Night Legends for a couple of weeks of Free Nutsack Jones.
Yeah.
Well, we would be happy to investigate and change any names that need to be changed.
Yeah. I mean, look at it this way. So for those of you who don't know, you can invite opposite faction to your base now.
Yeah.
So if you want to, you can actually, organize these kind of, get-togethers with you and your friends, go in your base.
And you can all flag PvP and do your own kind of impromptu lair battle, right?
Yes.
Or battle in your lair, I should say. Not really a lair battle, but
Dueling.
pretty cool. Right.
For
pretty
sure.
Cool dueling.
Going for sure. I'm actually would be kind of interested in seeing a 4v4 in a lair. See how that would work out.
Could be cool. Just wanton slaughter over here on our end.
I just want to see how many people will keep coming back here if I just do this.
You're just sucking cash out of the economy for repairs right now.
That needs to happen.
Okay, their teams are forming up here. Just waiting for one member of the replacements.
What's going here? Oh, quantum tunneling.
They've already gotten their supercharges up.
He got away from you. Quantum tunneled pretty well there.
I can't see anything. Getting a lot of immunity though.
You're gonna need it. You didn't put your helmet back on, did you?
No, I don't think you ever really took it off.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't put it on. Hey, I used the breakout ability once. I got
Nice job.
The fresh, brandy new character
You're
here.
on your way.
Yeah, I'm on my way to skill points aplenty. You need some of the less lethal, more fun trinkets.
Yeah. Yeah. This character doesn't have them.
All right, there's too many people here. You all right? Oh, if only I could do that for reals.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that was brutal.
I'm glad somebody's happy.
That is horrible.
Pretty much murdering. You're a terrorist.
Oh, I
is what
think
you
I
are.
killed the server. Look at, they're all coming back. They're all, look at them all. Holy smoke. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Crazy. I gotta get out of here. I think they're gonna...
Man, I hope somebody kills you. I don't think God mode turns off properly or something.
Yeah, it does. I'm taking damage. I'm for sure taking damage. Let's get out of here. Let's see if they follow me to the police station. Or if they just go, where'd he go? I don't know. How about this guy? He's level 7.
Oh, come on. Not the noobs. No. No.
Hello, noob.
Save him.
Hello, noob. Let's see if I... How many hits it just takes me to... Oh, he's in the healing field from this other guy, though. Let's see if they can save Crimson Raider.
Rise up, heroes. Take him
just
out.
gonna-
There we go.
Oh!
Dead. That's justice right there.
Get your cold
Yeah, you earned it.
diseasedness out of
You
my
earned it.
face. All right, y'all got me. Good job. Oh, I'm back in here. All right, come on. You know we got to get a little payback for that, Meps.
For them rising up and
Yes.
not letting you kill the level 7
Yes.
who joined the game like
Look,
5
he's
minutes
still
ago.
there. He's still there. Am I not PvP flag now?
You are not PvP flagged. It's lucky for you.
Here you go. Here's what I'm going to do. Next person to come out of the teleporter.
You gotta flag yourself.
Oh, yeah. Then they're going to kill me.
Are they still making groups over there?
Oh, my goodness.
They are.
Oh, my goodness.
They have
Oh, my
a
goodness. They're going to get me anyway.
issue. I do apologize for that.
All right. Hopefully they'll get going soon. We got the arena finals for Olympus
Games.
Games.
The Olympus Games.
Olympus Games.
Best of 5 arena finals.
That's right. All right, let's get
Coming
out
up
here.
soon. The replacements versus One Piece. I'm picking the replacements. I'm going with the replacements.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I think they need some support.
You always were a romantic.
I think One Piece is, you know, obviously dominant and just won the Legends, so I'm going to give my support to the replacements. I believe in the replacements. You going to join me in this noble endeavor? Or are you going to, you know, side with One Piece?
I'm going to get booted by a bouncer and head over here to Gorilla Grodd area. See if we can't mess with some newbies. Well, man, you got to get if you get your tournament started, I'll stop messing with your peeps.
They are working on it. They are working on it diligently.
Yeah, level 5 guy.
They have top men on it. Forming
Yeah,
the group.
top men.
Clock.
Hey, did you get that movie reference?
That
I'm not
was
sure
a
if you
good
got
movie
that.
reference,
What?
Maps, I'm proud.
Top men.
Look at Blanca.
Yeah. So I'm talking about people.
Don't you dare.
Gets
you
on me
dare.
for not getting the Hangover and the Karate Kid remake references, but bring out Indiana Jones, he's got nothing. Nothing. You might want to put your helmet back on. You're
I
getting
know.
destroyed.
Well, you got. I don't know what kind of craptastic loadout you have going on over here with this character.
I didn't even touch it. I just
Yeah,
bought
I can
some
tell.
PowerPoints.
I can tell.
You might want to fix it up.
No,
you know?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm just gonna trinket all the way.
Let's see if they come by this spawn point now. All right, they ready?
Almost there. Almost
Let's do it.
I
5-on-5, right?
No, it's
5-on-5?
4v4.
4v4. Okay,
In, Temple of Isis.
got it.
You should be following the same person
Yep.
as well, by the way. Yeah, I broke it down to 4v4 because for the longest time, the 5v5 matches were dragging on so long.
Sure.
So they'd go on for like the full 15 minutes, and maybe you get 1 or 2 kills, between one team or the other. So I thought, to try and open it up to more players, wanting to get involved. I stepped away from what's been the traditional 5v5 setup for the competitive PvP, where they'd go in, into the watchtower, and they wouldn't use any of the home turf or anything like that. I actually allowed the home turf trinkets into the arenas for this. Again, to open it up to other players who like using those areas, because a lot of PvPers don't like it. But actually, people it's actually been getting some good response from most of the people taking part in the Olympus games up to this point. So
Cool.
I don't know. I don't know if maybe it'll be a standard now or not. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Here we go again.
Goodbye.
Look at all the people going into
We're having
the
fun
river.
punting people from a safe point. Really cool.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna cog that guy. Oh, these people with the scrimmage invites and the group invites, and it continues. Just a more friendly warning again. Stop spamming me with invites right now during FNL. Okay. Have fun. Off they go into the wild blue yonder. Goodbye. Do-do-do. Oh!
Oh, you stepped out.
And
What's that?
They're in?
I'm watching the stream. They're getting ready right now.
Well, they've been getting ready.
I know. I hope
I
they've been
know,
getting
I
ready
know.
this whole time.
I do
Well,
apologize.
if you know, let me ask you. Tell them. Are we seriously going to wait in between each round for every single person to do supercharge and all that kind of nonsense? I hope not.
Hopefully, it will not. It will not take nearly as long as it has this time.
Good, because just fight the fight. We'll see how many of these people we get. Boom!
Launch.
Look at that.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I just think I realized I didn't know you could break out of that one. You're not supposed to be able to break out of that. I think people are actually breaking out of it, because they're not going as far as I expect. Oh, all right. Now, if you're just gonna sit here and gank people,
You're not tagged.
I'm gonna take matters into my own hands and defend them. Gank the people coming out of here. Target me and me only, people, or you're eating some repairs. Alright, I'm making a run for it. No, I'm
Okay,
not.
they're sending the scrim now.
Okay, good. Did you hear the scream?
Yeah, that was perfect. I need a trinket that does that. Do we
like I
have
said, you need the less lethal, fun trinkets.
Do we have one that does this? Not this one?
Not that, but there's like a pushback. I haven't actually tried it.
I think we should
was
stop
thinking,
all work on
with your
DLC 8.
approval. I was thinking, that I might run around as a boss in the open world once in a while.
That would be cool.
Okay.
I have seen.
Maybe I'll do that later tonight after FNL. I'll go into the game and run around as a spittle boss and have a bit of extra hit points and maybe a couple of non-lethal trinkets like this.
I like the sound of that.
There's a little some pushback stuff. Look at these fools. Are they
I
in?
have seen some in-game GMs spawning multiple Ms. Boos before.
Whoa, look at all those people going flying.
They sent the
scrimmage. All right, so
and
this
they're waiting
is
to accept it here.
first round of our best of 5 arena Olympus Games finals. Did I get that right?
Yeah, good job. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I deserve some pirate booty.
Wow. 2 pieces.
Like Scooby Snap.
2 handfuls for that. That was quite a reward. Yeah, that's true. It has been a while. It has been a while.
Oh my goodness gracious. How did you arrive at this point to get to the finals if it took this long to do all of the preliminary matches?
know.
Like I said,
I'm surprised it ever finished.
The preliminary matches, they were only it was a one and done shot. It was like you
Well, we haven't even done one.
lost or you tied. So it wasn't best of 2 or I'm sorry, best of 3 or best of 5 or anything like that. It was just one match. But it was across for arenas. It was 12 teams.
Hey,
starting
nice
out.
breaking out.
And I mean, it honestly, it took a little bit of time for these guys to get their matches going, even then too, because of this. So I think they are having an issue with the queue right. Oh, and one of the replacement members froze.
Okay. And now we're going to have to wait for him to do his supercharge again, aren't we? Please, God, no. I hate pre-built supercharge.
Yeah, we should really
Stinks.
fix it permanently.
It really stinks. The amount of time people waste outside of the match so they can go in and do Alpha Strike. Lame. You know what Dead Meat wants to do?
What's that?
He wants to be evil.
Should we be talking about this live?
Yeah, it gets Dead Meat in trouble, so
Yeah.
I'm a fan, so maybe. You know what? I'll threaten to say it,
Okay.
and if
If
he
he doesn't come by and
doesn't come
stop
by
us.
here within 60 seconds, then
Yeah.
I know it's cool.
Okay.
I'll make it a minute and a half because there is a bit of a stream delay.
Okay.
So Dead Meat, I'm about to spill the beans on some, opinions you might have about Supercharge. Stop me now. I don't think it's a good idea to give ultimatums to your boss like that,
Yeah.
and then make them walk down here if they're
Yeah.
comfortable in their chair.
Especially if he's like,
But I live life
here.
dangerously, Meps, and I do it for the people. I do it for you. Now I'm waiting for him to come around the corner. See if he does. Well, we're just hanging out here in Little Bohemia, as you can see, by the Boardwalk Villain Respawn Rally Point. And you can see all of the heroes gathering out here to try and get a piece of me. And they're staying kind of just out of range of the bouncy. But let's see how many people get bounced right now. Dorn. Wow, that's a lot. He's still not by here. Do you think that...
I guess he's okay with it.
Yeah.
But it's totally on you. I recommend not
Yeah.
sharing details.
Yeah, this object popping in and out. Donk. Donk. Alright, I got nothing better to do but to kick Lord side. Bye-bye.
You want to show that Legends PvP video again with Cheetah?
Yeah, let's do that
Let's
while
do
we're
that.
killing
If you
time.
missed this earlier,
Legends PvP, DLC 8. You go ahead. I'm going to be busy.
You cannot escape.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
Cheetah's my fave. Not for any other reason, but because I love listening to the sound of her attacks, the animations, everything. You know, Catwoman doesn't have a tail, and Cheetah has a tail.
so she's far superior.
Yeah, well, it's cool because the tail animations during all the attacks and the
Yeah.
runs and everything like that look really cool. And we have that there's a couple of new moves she has as well. You know, with that like lunge, like it's called this hamstring. I better not talk about it. I'll talk about it more when we actually do a live stream with it. I want to be the first to interact. Yes, I'm the one that's sending you flying, people. Boom. Anybody left? Oh, yes, there is.
Lots of people.
Oh, I'm not PvP flagged.
You're not.
That's okay. I'll do that really quick.
How are we looking over there, Super Patriot?
He is getting his supercharge right now.
Oh,
He got back on. He's been on though. He should be.
oh, here he is. What's he? I can't
Uh-oh.
tell. I don't know what this motion is. That's like kind of a yes and a no.
I think that's
At the same time.
I'm gonna murder you as a clown.
All right, I'll take
So-
that one to my grave.
Yeah. He said we couldn't say it, and he also said it wasn't his idea. So
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't? I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe he had been drinking brandy with you when he said it or something.
I know we need to get people liquored up before we do.
How are they
live
doing
streams.
there? They in? They good? The peoples
Almost
are
ready.
are
Almost
being
ready. I know they
amazing
I see
for
them.
hanging.
If, if they
I see
can't-
them in the chat and
If they can't get the scrimmage
Real
going
progress.
in 3 minutes, we're gonna cancel the Olympus Games.
No.
Yep, we're
Really?
gonna cancel it. So get them
Yeah.
in. Someone says good, cancel it.
Yeah, well they're mean. I'm sure they would feel differently if this was their player-run tournament we were streaming.
Maybe.
Maybe.
do you guys give any consideration to maybe a 4v4 Legends tournament for next SOE Live?
Possible.
Maybe we'll see. You know, we've got. I think that as a team, we really like the Legends tournament that we had at both SOE Lives. You know, the first year our setup was really kind of limited. We had that camera that was sort of going over the shoulder. I'm running around with a mic. I was tripping over cables.
Yeah.
But the good thing about that was we were on the floor right there ready to interview people as they were kind of standing up.
It
And
was
stuff.
easier to talk to people.
And this year we had a way better setup when it came to broadcasting the actual combat and gameplay to you guys. But we didn't have like somebody on the floor kind of doing the play-by-play and the interviews after because they were hungover. But what?
Nothing.
No,
I'm not getting into it.
I know.
It's okay.
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. We just didn't have the camera set up. So anyway, I think next year we're gonna, keep trying to improve our game there. And holy moly, that's a lot of people.
Yes.
That is amazing. I think.
Look what you've done.
I know. Look what I have
You've
done.
created war.
Look at them fighting in there. But we do want to do different things too. So if there's different group sizes, we can do anything with scrimmage now. We could do 3-on-3s. We could do 6-on-6s if we felt like it. All kinds of weird stuff. We even talked about different kind of rules going into the tournament, but we felt like it was too short notice to let people know. Like going through different maps through different rounds. Maybe doing some kind of lottery with characters and things like that. So we'll talk about all kinds of ideas, I think, with the player base as we move forward toward the tournament and get some ideas of what people want to see.
Yep, for sure.
Maybe arena, maybe...
Especially with so many people showing up, we probably are able to expand to a bigger group size for next year,
for sure.
potentially. Although it is really nice for casting to have just 2 people on each side.
Yeah, that really helps for the casting. It's much harder to do anything in terms of the casting, especially with Legends when there's duplicate characters. When there's more than 2 people, it gets tough. Even with 2 people, I was messing it up because I would get my Sinestros backwards.
Right.
Okay, they just went inside.
Yay! Just went inside. Perfect timing because I just booted these people. Boom! All right, here we go. Getting in there right now.
Round 1, match 1, best of 5.
Baby Jeebus. We're in. All right, one pieced. You gonna do house cam? Awesome. One pieced here. Varney, Grimstep, Mercenary Rizal, and Purple Ace. Facing off against who's the other?
The replacements.
The replacements.
Replacements.
Here we go, people.
They rush in.
Arena. Olympus Games, round 1. Wow, Mercenary going all the way over to the other side and then retreating all the way back to the middle.
What is going on?
It looked like the replacements were kind of like paused out of the gate there. Everybody's in the middle now. We got a lot of kiting going on here. Lots of kiting. Nobody really settling down and finding the matchup here. Finally, Varney and mixing it up a little bit. Quantum characters using some tunneling, I'm noticing.
Still no
Here
kills.
comes a supply drop. Second one dropped here. Some reinforcements going in terms of power and health, or replenishment, I should say. A couple of sidekicks in play for the replacements right now. And some 3 accomplices down for one piece, so some home turf action going on here with the allies. Another supply drop coming in. Beastie Morph and Purple Ace both turtling up there with some blocks while Ice Knight tries to break through Purple Ace's block. Purple Ace getting put down finally, giving up immunity to the replacements. No score yet. 4v4 is a little different pace than 5v5 because you don't have that extra off roll to worry about.
For such an active beginning there, when running around, they've settled down.
Yeah, they have finally settled down here into the middle. Grimstep, Purple Ace using the blocks, getting countered. Couple of counters going off on one piece here, 2 on Purple Ace, 1 on Varney, giving the advantage to replacements with a little bit of an immunity shield. Stay back a little bit here.
Still no score as they're looking around to see who the weak link is.
Some of the best matches that have gone on during the Olympus Games have been very low-scoring matches, believe it or not.
All four members of each team right in the middle there. Another supply drop coming in, offering some crucial healing. I don't know why I'm getting hit by this power. I'm going to have to stay back here, people. I apologize. Probably all the PvP shenanigans I was doing earlier. A little kiting going on from Beastie. Still 0-0, 4 minutes in.
That might fix it.
Yes, it looked like it has. Very good.
Hey, we missed a kill.
Oh yeah, we did. Sorry. Nope, that didn't fix it either. Gotta stay back.
We tried.
Revamp getting really low on the replacements. Varney working on it on their side. Trying to get him down. Almost there. Needs some crucial hearing, but he went around the pole there and was out of line of sight of his teammates. Giving up some points to One Piece. Pulling ahead here, 140-0 with 10:42 left. Purple Ace trying to get Revamp on the outside, isolated. Grimstep giving up a counter. Trying to block, but getting broken by one of the replacements on the outside there. Deem seems to be the target of the focus fire right now for One Piece, although they are switching over to Ice Knight, getting him down rather low. Let's see if they notice that and finish him off. But he gets enough healing from his team to actually get back up to full and is back in the fight, throwing up some shields.
Grimstep getting hurt pretty hard. Grimestep.
Deem finally does go down, giving up some more points to One Piece, 210-0. BC Morph kiting on the outside. Important for the healer to do, trying to avoid taking too much damage. Distracting the other team as well as they chase him down. It's good use of the column there as he got around the outside. Of course, being the healer, he doesn't have to worry about getting a line of sight with the healer. Oh, Deem defeats Purple Ace. First kill for replacements, bringing it 210-70. Let's see if they can capitalize with a 4-on-3 advantage here. Really need to get another knockout before their Purple Ace gets back, but he's out really quickly, and he dropped a supply drop all the way over at his spawn point. That is a waste of a very, very important resource there. Little mistake by the One Piece team. Let's see if that costs them. Deem getting very low. Focus fire from the One Piece team, and he eats the knockout. 280-70. Replacements down one team member. Beastie Morph going down as well. Now down 2 members, 2-on-4, but Deem coming back in. Short spawn timer for him. Let's see if they can rally. They're trying to do some avoidance here with the One Piece team, using columns to stay on the outside, waiting for their teammates to respawn. Good strategy. It was very effective. It split up One Piece. Weren't able to get any damage on their targets. Nice strategy by the replacements. Make sure this doesn't get too far out of hand here with the 2-on-4 advantage they had. Supply drop coming in, offering some healing. Nice counter by Varney on the outside on Deem, but the excellent healing on the other side by Beastie Morph there, keeping Deem in the fight. Deem kiting now, drawing Grimstep and Mercenary around that column. Now getting back into the fight. Beastie Morph getting really low. They don't want to lose their healer here. This could be really bad. Let's see if One Piece can capitalize on this. Interesting team play. Revamp seems to be on the playbook of scattering and running, but the other two stayed in there, giving up some very, very good opportunities for One Piece to get him down, but it's not enough. Beastie Morph gets back in, heals Revamp, keeps him in the fight.
It's not looking good for the replacements.
Working on Beastie Morph on the outside again is One Piece. He's using the column, trying to slip away from the focus fire. Deem, again, another target of One Piece here. Mercenary, Rizal, and Varney working on Deem. Stop trying to chase him around the corner. Start focusing on Beastie Morph a little bit. Purple Ace gets caught with a block breaker. .420 to 70 with 6:22 left. Again, One Piece looks like they're working on Deem. Trying to work on that DPS, get him knocked out. Revamp really going after, has his sights set on Grimstep. Grimstep getting a couple of good counters off on Revamp as he's being chased around. Lets him survive and get back toward his teammates. Varney and Grimstep all working on Revamp here. He escapes up onto the column using acrobatics to hang out up there. Excellent use of the movement mode. Dean getting really low. Good job by Beastie Morph actually keeping him in the fight. Getting him back up to full again. Still 420 to 70 though with 5:16 left to play. This is looking really good for One Piece right now unless replacements can really turn the momentum here and shift it in their favor. This one's going to time out with a victory for One Piece. Some super speed kiting going on with Beastie Morph. And wow, that cost One Piece a little bit of a time there as Purple Ace was chasing him around the column. Nice! Deem actually goes down. Raziel knocking him out, 490 to 70, increasing their lead. 4-on-3 situation. Again, replacements going for a scattering tactic here, trying to kite as much as possible while their friend is respawning. Waiting for all 4 players to get back in. There they are. There's Revamp back in the fight, offering some block breakers from the outside, trying to offer his team some support. Gets an actual counter off on Grimstep, and then moves in to try and help with some damage.
Scattering seemed to work pretty well there, but they're not really catching up afterwards.
Yeah, and also it really depends, I think, on the time of the match. It's an interesting tactic, but I don't know if a 3-on-4 warrants that. You know, it's just one knockout. You still have some opportunity to try and focus fire on one of the opponents. Maybe somebody's a little low. You get some counters off, and you get the immunity shields, and you can actually really weather that storm. So it was a great tactic, I think, when they were down in a 2-on-4 situation. Maybe a little unnecessary in that 3-on-4, though. Of course, I don't know what the spawn timers are. So if they had a long spawn, maybe they opted to just kind of play it safe. But really, they can't afford that right now if they want to try and actually shift the momentum here.
Yeah, with 3.5 minutes, they need to go right now.
Yeah, they can't play it safe right now. Revamp on the outside, getting some counters off on Grimstep. Grimstep and working on Purple Ace. Purple Ace getting rather low. Needs to get back in line of sight so his healer can help him out. Can't. Oh man, replacements give up some crucial counters to give Purple Ace some immunity, and he is able to get healed back up by his team and right back into the fight at full. Of course, that drains some crucial power, but with a supply drop going down, that gets made up really quickly. Still 490 to 70 with 2 minutes 40 seconds left. Based on what I'm seeing right now, I do not see replacements actually catching up in this match, but you never know.
It would take a miracle at this point.
Yeah, I've seen comebacks from the replacements before with this much time left.
Let's see if they can do it. Revamp on the outside, trying to kite Purple Ace, not get pinned down.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Deem getting fairly low again. A little isolated from his teammates here. They do finally get back in there. Supply drop coming down. Looks like that's One Piece's supply drop. Offering some 2 supply drops down right now. Yep, I don't. This is going to go to One Piece for sure here, this first round.
Yeah.
There's just not enough time on the clock with the spawn timers to actually get enough kills to surpass their score right now. So let's see if they can hold on here and kind of minimize the damage on the point total here, keep their confidence up going into the next round.
They really, once we got to about 400 or so, it's been pretty even since. Just about 2 kills.
Deem about to give up one final knockout here with 36 seconds left. Let's see if his team can actually heal him up. Supply drop coming down. Nope, Varney defeats Dean to widen it to 560 to 70.
Right when
Ice Knight also on the ropes here. Their tank on the run, trying to kite, using the column, getting knocked around by One Piece, but One Piece shifts targets and moves over to Beastie Morph, preferring to go for the healer instead. Oh, Ice Knight looking really low. Let's see if One Piece can get one more kill, get some extra confidence going into the last round. They do. Purple Ace landing the final knockout blow, and then Revamp goes down too, 700 to 70. Wow. Oh, and another kill, 770 to 70. They really, really poured it on at the end there. So I don't know if replacements just sort of decided to concede that and stop giving it their effort right at the end and give up some knockouts, but wouldn't have made a difference anyway. That was a really, really dominant victory there by One Piece for sure. So they win that round as well.
So that's 1.
Yeah.
Best of 3.
Let's see what these guys can do and come back. Well, I'm kind of wondering what kind of strategy. Super Patriot, what did you think watching that? What kind of adjustments do you think they need to make?
Well, I saw from start, at least from the One Piece standpoint, once they got the score up and all that, one of the tactics you do in competitive arenas, at least from my experience with fives, is once you get the score up, you start playing defensive, and that's by focus firing on the DPS.
I noticed that. They were focusing on Deem.
Deem is one of the hardest hitting DPSs I've known in PvP since I started playing this game. And them focus firing him was really no surprise to me whatsoever. I couldn't really see who was replacement's focus fire target on that one there. Obviously with the current since you guys did something with grounding and all that, the grounding effects aren't working the way they used to. The kiting's become a lot easier for players to do in arenas. So, getting people down and getting them in one spot and being able to hold them there to keep focus fire on them has been an issue. As far as what replacements should do, honestly, you got to find the weak link and all that, and One Piece has a very strong setup with this group they have in there right now. It's gonna be a hard thing for them to do. But I mean, I've known these guys in this group in replacements for about 2 years now. If it's coming back from lost deficit, that's something these guys are more than capable of doing.
Well, I kind of
would
agree
not
with your
count them
analysis
out
there.
yet.
It looked to me like they were focusing a bit on purple as much as possible, at least the replacements were. I could be wrong. And it makes a lot of sense, for those of you watching wondering why you would focus on the DPS once you actually start getting the lead, because in a map like ISIS, the way you score is through kills. There's no node play at all. So once you get that lead, and the best way to knock somebody out is to lay down a lot of damage. So you can actually halt their momentum by interrupting and really keeping their DPS on the ropes. They just don't have the damage output to overcome the healing and the then it just taxes everything less on your team. So boop, all of a sudden you're just maintaining that lead. And getting kills at the same time if the healer isn't on top of keeping the DPS that they're focus firing on up. So it just becomes a snowball to the other side. And certainly there are strategic moves that you can make to mitigate that. But in a deathmatch situation, that's why that happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that go into that. A lot of it, has to deal with syncing up any possible PvE trinkets they might be using for DPS, syncing those up together along with supercharges to have that extra power pumping out, so that once you do a hard switch from one focus fire target to another one, it makes that burn and that burst damage on that hard switch even greater. So coordinating that up and everything, it takes a lot of practice. And these guys in this replacements group have been they've been running together for about 2 years now. And like I said, if there's a group that can come back from a loss deficit, it's this replacements group.
Well, I'm just going to give us a second before they queue up. I'm just going to log out here to see if I can make sure I'm not sucking up any kind of effects here. I believe I was getting hit by a couple of One Piece effects there. So at least I had some lightning stuff coming over me on the screen, and I would prefer that to not happen. Okay, let's see here. And then we need to go to the same guy, I believe, correct?
Yes. So they're getting their supercharges
we're ready when you are.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm verifying. I'm here with them and making sure they are getting their supercharges. I believe One Piece is ready to go. They are queued, I'm being told.
That was faster than last time.
That was much faster than last time. Well,
I like that.
Relog and disconnect issues before, so.
True. All right, so this is the second round in the Arena Olympus Games Finals between the replacements and One Piece. One Piece took the Legends bracket in the finals from who was the other league? Shoot, Disqualified. That's right. Swept them. Three rounds straight. That was
Disqualified's Legends group during the regular season. All that was very dominant as well.
So we could see a full One Piece sweep here, both finals.
Yeah,
that would be something.
What
to
if
see.
they won like just 6 rounds? Boop,
6
done.
rounds in a row, taking all the cash.
Yep. Could happen, based on what we just saw right there.
Yeah, it was a pretty dominating match. I mean, I think it was 1 kill, right, for the replacements.
Although I really did see some interesting strategy from the replacements there. They were definitely, I would say, gosh, I'm forgetting which character it was, but one of their acrobats was doing an amazing job, like just getting up high on the backside of the columns when they needed to shield themselves and kite somebody. So really, really good kiting going on there from them. Probably turn off the. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. We were
logging back in.
Relogging back in.
We're ready now.
You didn't want us to see the rest of Meps' tunes?
Yeah.
Secret. So I feel like we should give the replacements some sort of pep talk,
Dig deep, kids.
Do it.
Dig deep.
Well, one of their members, Ice Knight, I've been told, I haven't had a chance to. Oh, Ice Knight just logged out. Apparently he froze coming out of that match. He is, from what I've been told, he is their pep talker. before they get into
Ah.
matches. He really
Riles
gets
them
them rallied up and everything. So it looks like we're going to be waiting for Ice Knight to log back in.
Alright, well, we're just hanging out in Gotham, apparently.
Yeah, how are these guys finding you if you're invisible?
Because they're watching they're triangulating
okay.
based on what they see on the Twitch channel.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm being told Ice Knight is relogging right now.
Oh man, I'm gonna be here till 11 o'clock at night, Super Patriot.
I apologize for that. It's one of the issues that we have on PS3 though. We get the disconnects and the freezes coming out of instances and everything.
We're aware, sir. You don't need to
I know
remind
you are.
us. Thanks, though.
I actually have a request from one of the One Piece guys for you to join their group in the meantime while we're waiting for Ice Knight.
Why is that?
I don't know, just maybe just want to talk to you, even though I don't think they're aware that you don't have your voice on there.
Yeah. I don't know. We wouldn't want to look to be favoring either side over the other.
Well, you are on your villain right now, so
Well, that's true.
yeah, you're gathering quite a crowd there. Most of those guys there, I believe, are all super speed. So if you were just fly way up, they wouldn't be able to see you. So I don't know. Did you want to show that little screenshot thing there that you were talking about earlier?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, we already showed that. That was the pictures of us at SW Live being hilarious.
Taking people on a little tour.
Yeah, so this is the beautiful Gotham crime-infested district. Just all of them.
All right. Are they ready?
Ice Knight is not logged back on yet.
Holy smoke.
I know.
Ace chemicals. Don't get killed.
Okay, Ice Knight is just logged back in.
I know where to go.
It's kind of gross down here.
Sludgelings. Yeah, they're still all following me. Come on down here, guys. Yeah. Let's see how long this lasts. There's a lesson for me. Pick a place that has unfriendly NPCs in
That'll keep people away from you.
See, they're my friend.
It's just a poor mutant.
Okay, I'm being told they are queued.
Okay, good.
Round 2. One Piece takes it. Be one match away from a sweep.
All the guys are getting turned into the mutants, so you're getting hit too much. Oh no, this guy's gonna get killed. Luke, York, you're going down. All right, this is round 2. For those of you still paying attention out there. Round 2 of the Arena bracket finals. Replacements versus One Piece.
So let's see which team's going to come out with their second ring right here.
Do I have to put quotes?
Okay, they just phased in.
Okay.
Here we go. Round 2. One Piece versus the Replacements. One Piece leads 1-0.
So we got 3 speedsters, 4 speedsters here in One Piece. To all of them playing speedsters, which means there's just excellent kiters.
Yes.
Yes.
Here they go. A little bit
Dean
slower start
revamp,
this time.
And all 4 of them kind of really slow out the gate. Left their teammate on a 1-on-4 situation down there in the middle. Let's see what we got going on here. A couple of shields popping up, a lot of defenses going up.
Looks like everybody's kind of circling to pick their target.
Yep, Varney getting countered there. Seems to be the focus fire right now of the replacements. Ice Knight actually getting really low. Getting block broken there on the inside. But good heals by the replacements to get him back up. A couple of accomplices on the board right now for One Piece. And they are now countered by a few sidekicks from replacements. Action right below us. One Piece popping up a supply drop, but getting knocked away. Precious time away from that area where his drop down costs you some healing and power. 2 members of One Piece really running down Deem right now, seeming to go for that same tactic of focusing on the DPS. Deem doing an excellent job with the super speed, getting away. Occupying 2 of the
That could
One
be a mistake
Piece.
for One Piece right
Yep.
there.
But everybody getting back into it right now. They're still focusing on Deem. Raziel working on him, chasing him around. Deem getting back into the middle, looking for some support from his team. Again, going into his kiting maneuvers, but he's starting to get really low. He can't afford to get too far away from his healer. Pops a supply drop, brings him back up. Okay, he's safe. They're still working on him. Nope, back up again. Okay, he's okay. He's okay. Looks like Varnavy is the focus fire possibly for replacements right now. They better be careful, though. They're leaving Deem isolated against the pillar. He's pinned in, can't really go anywhere. No kiting going on there because he got trapped.
First
and
blood.
He goes down. First blood to One Piece, 70-0. Got pinned right up against that pillar in between that statue and just could go nowhere.
First blood came in at 2.5 minutes.
One Piece now focusing on Beastie Morph, trying to work on the healer a little bit. Also using that same tactic again. Beastie Morph trying to get around to the outside on that pillar, but they're having none of it. The whole the whole scrum moves over there to meet his kiting, or to counter his kiting. Still moving around with the super speed, trying to kite. Let's see if One Piece can pin him down, or if they shift their focus back to Deem, which it looks like they are finally doing. So Varney and Raziel seem to be assigned to Deem. Deem working his way around all these pillars, up the steps, dragging Raziel around the entire arena. Deem starting to get a little low here. Let's see if BC Morph can heal him. Both those characters doing a lot of kiting, which means they're going to be really far from each other and out of line of sight, potentially. Yeah, Deem needs to get back to the group. He does, after some very, very nice countering on the outside there with Varney. Actually bought himself some time to get back in. All things stay the same right now, and One Piece is ahead, 70-0. Usually we saw some really quick bursty movement on the score toward the end there, especially Deem starting to get really low. Varney and Raziel focusing on him, but BC Morph getting the healing off just in time and getting him back up to full. Let's take a look at the action in the middle here. Ice Knight is trying to take on Purple Ace, who is chasing Beastie Morph around again. Raziel still working on Deem. Grimstep getting very low for One Piece right now. Seems to be down in a ditch right there. All of the replacements trying desperately to get him down, but he uses some excellent kiting there and goes up the side of the column. His healer is actually able to get him back up to full.
5 minutes in, still 1 kill.
That's that right there is proof of what a good hard switch could do, especially if you're able to capitalize off of it.
Beastie Morph actually working on an accomplice right now, not only trying to get their health down, but also farming some immunities off of that accomplice, because they also provide you with opportunities to counter. So an interesting tactic and a drawback to these henchmen and sidekicks sometimes is they can actually give the enemy an advantage because they are quite easy to read. When somebody pop henchmen on me, I enjoy that actually, because
Just take them out.
Well, they're paper thin, and I'll wait for one of them, especially if they're the range henchmen. I'll just wait for one of them to do a range attack, and I'll just lunge them really quick and pick up a few seconds of shielding. BC Morph trying to kite around the outside, seem to be the focus target of One Piece right now. Let's stay on BC Morph. Grimstep trying to pursue him, but BC Morph doing a good job being quite elusive. And Raziel gets a kill on Revamp, and we're at 140-0 right now. One Piece in the lead. 8 minutes left. And replacements doing a retreat tactic there, ceding the middle of the map to One Piece so that they can wait for this respawn. Okay, all their players back in now. Everyone working their way around the middle. Purple Ace isolated on the outside with Revamp, and Ice Knight moves back into the middle to join his teammates. area of effects getting lit off in the middle of the air as people are kiting and using super speed, so some wasted power up there.
8 minutes to go, still no kills from the replacements.
Purple Ace and Mercenary Raziel getting worked on by replacements right now. Getting kind of low there, but they were saved by the healer. Of course, that's draining power, so we'll see if that has an effect in this fight right now over the long term. A couple of supply drops coming in. One Piece replenishing their power with those supply drops. So it looks like it negates that momentum that the replacements had for just a brief moment there. Some action happening underneath us here. Deem starting to get very low on the inside again. Choosing to kite now at about half health. Gets back into the middle. Eating a counter there. One Piece giving up some counters right now, providing some damage relief for the replacements. And Deem goes down again. So Super Patriot, it looks like they are definitely using your tactic. And Ice Knight goes down.
Raziel with 2 kills right in a row.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a big swing. 350 to 0. Let's see if they keep this up.
6.5 minutes in the match.
All right, replacements are going to need to pull out a big win here. Really make a stand. BC Morph focus fire for One Piece. Not really paying attention to Deem right now. Trying to work on that healer. If they can get that healer to go down. Oh, Deem drops down, or Revamp, couldn't tell exactly who, drops down a supply drop, and BC Morph runs right by it, chooses to go on the outside. Let's see if that's a mistake or not, if he can weather the storm. Gets off a couple heals for himself, and survives that one. Oh, for now, but it didn't last long. Yes, they finish it off. 420 to 0. Healer down. 4-on-3 advantage right now. Replacements trying to flee. Deem isolated in the side here over by the steps. They are really focusing on Deem.
Oh.
Yep, he looks like
hurting.
he was going to go down if BC Morph can't get back in. Not in time. Still a 3-on-4 advantage right now. One Piece really dominating the playing field. 490 to 0. Supply drop coming in. A little too far away to see who dropped that, but I believe it was One Piece. BC Morph, the focus fire again. They are really going after the healer now. They have figured this out. BC Morph goes down again, and it is a 4-on-3 advantage. Let's see who they target, either Deem or probably, where's their controller? Oh, he's up there hiding. Revamp. Yeah, Revamp way up high there, trying to stay away from the extra or the advantage that One Piece had, but he's leaving his other players in a 2-on-4 situation by doing that, because not everybody followed the same playbook there. And I got to tell you, with 560 to nothing, I don't think you can engage in that tactic right now, because it's just taking time off the clock and they're not making any progress.
Yeah, at this point you need so many kills in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess get your trinket out. I don't know.
I can understand that in a close game or while you're ahead, but I'm not sure that that's working out for them while they're behind. Ice Knight taking a lot of the damage right now. Boy, they are working on everybody. Everybody seems to be getting their turn in One Piece's sights. Oh, finally, Deem takes out Varney on the outside. We get a score from the replacement, 70 to 560. Maybe I was a little premature in my analysis. Let's see if they can actually turn that around again. 4-on-3 advantage here. But Varney is back in it right now, unable to capitalize on being one man up during that time. Although Purple Ace and Grimstep starting to get a little low. Supply drop comes in. And that is getting them back up into the safe area. Health-wise. Oh, Revamp takes down Purple Ace now, but BC Morph looking really low. Going to give those points right back to the other team. 3-on-3. Short spawn timer for both teams. They're coming back in. Replacements once again using this sort of scatter tactic.
Coming up on 3 minutes.
Beastie Morph again, focus fire from Varney. Deem getting rather low, which is going to put some pressure on Beastie Morph to not only evade the attacks that are incoming, but try and keep his teammate healed. Does a great job doing that right there. This is what I'm talking about right here. See this accomplice right on the side here. Totally providing some farming opportunities for those immunities. If he wasn't so high up and away from the battle, I'd be all over that. Deem getting a little lower. Let's see if Beastie Morph can hang in there. Beastie Morph countered, knocked down, put on their butt. Not able to heal in that position. Really needs to get Deem back up here, but cannot manage it. Varney gets another knockout on Deem. 700 to 140.
2 minutes. At this point, that score gap is insurmountable.
Yeah, I think this round's going to One Piece again. Good effort by the replacements. They definitely tried to switch some tactics there, and I saw more movement on the health bars from One Piece for sure. And they're very, in tune with each other for the most part when they do that, scatter maneuver when somebody dies. But sometimes they're leaving some folks in the middle. They're definitely taking a little extra damage. Beastie Morph going to go down again, leaving the team without a healer. Let's see if One Piece can capitalize and just put some nails in this coffin right here with 1 minute and 16 seconds left. Their focus fire is Ice Knight, choosing to go on the tank. Of course, that's going to take the longest. Beastie Morph back in, able to offer some support again. Finally, One Piece switches back over to Deem here. Raziel getting an explosive block after that counter there. Knocked out of the battle. Takes some time to get back in. Deem dropping a supply drop, or one of the replacements dropping a supply drop, helping out Deem there, keeping him from giving up another knockout. 30 seconds left. This one's in the bag. One Piece is going to win this one easily. Maybe time to whip out the dance emotes right now.
Yeah, rally caps. I don't know, different styles, guys. Switch everything up.
Well, this replacement group does like to call themselves the Wolf Pack, and they're all wearing the shaman head right now.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So,
I don't know. Put it on backwards.
770 to 280. Purple Ace might give up another KO here in the last second. He does.
He did.
350 to
770.
770. Obviously, it doesn't matter at that point. Congratulations to One Piece on winning that second round.
2-0 in the best of 5.
Yeah, 2-0. They are 1 round away from sweeping Olympus Games in the finals.
Yep.
Let's see how they do. Here's the damage out
Raziel
right now.
was impressive.
Yeah, Raziel
was
with some
getting the
big
kills.
numbers. Ice Knight with some big numbers too. There's your healing numbers there, people.
they really
Grim
shut
Step.
Deem down on his damage out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Yeah, 212K.
I think it's because he spent so much time running, kiting.
Well, more than likely, yeah. I mean, like I said, Deem is one of the hardest hitting DPSs I've known in PvP and in PvE. So to let somebody like him just unload, without keeping him occupied would be a huge mistake on anybody's part.
Sure. Well, I guess they didn't do that, so I guess their strategy is working. The question is, what does replacements try now?
That is a good question. With the numbers that Raziel's putting up, I'd have to, you'd have to kind of look at maybe possibly trying to focus down on him. At the same time, though, I know Purple Ace and Varn are also very hard-hitting players as well. So, I mean, it's a toss-up. And from what I've been being told here and reading the chat here and all that, the One Piece guys have been putting in a lot of practice, and they have a lot of very good players to practice against.
Yeah, seems to
for
show.
League versus league, so. But if I know the replacement guys well and all that, like they're still the way that I remember them when I was in the replacements. I know those guys have been doing a lot of practice of their own as well. So, Maybe an adjustment, definitely an adjustment on their strategy needs to come into play, though.
So, people follow me on Twitter, right? I'm going to let's see here. Actually, let me work this out. You talk for a second.
Okay.
Hey, also, there's another, so this is a great example of what players can do on their own.
Right.
Right.
Scrimmage allows you to run all sorts of events and stuff.
So
You know.
there's a new one kicking up that Cursebringer actually just posted
That's
on
right.
the forums. I think it's called Apocalypse something.
Apocalypse Games.
Apocalypse
Yep.
Games.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I actually saw Dcuo talking about that too.
Yeah. So, if you're really interested in what's going on right here, Super Patriot took the initiative to put this together. And, here we are on FNL showing the finals.
Show the finals.
And you can tell by just looking at the screen right here how much of, how much everyone wants to be on camera.
Yeah, I guess they like that. So if you want to run an event, we'll host it. It's
We
about
will host
you guys.
it. So I'm not necessarily saying we're going to put every player tournament that goes out there onto FNL.
Right.
However, there's a new one kicking up, and you never know, we might feature that. We'll see.
Yep. And Apocalypse Games, I believe, is a 1v1 tournament.
Right.
And it's on the USPC server.
I love the idea of a 1v1 tournament because
Yeah.
that'll queue really fast.
Yeah.
It'll go quickly.
Only 2 people have to be ready.
Yeah, exactly. Only 2 instead of 8.
Yeah.
So look for those things. If you don't see one on your server, go ahead and start one up. We love to see it, and we certainly do support all the activity that the players put
and
into it.
All it takes
or
is
effort.
time, a little bit of creativity, like Super Patriot has demonstrated, and you can have a huge event, really add to the game and add to everybody's fun. And we are happy to support you, in any way we can. So get in touch with us. If you'd like to be on FNL with it, or surprise, provide prizes for fireworks and stuff like that. We can't do cash prizes. That's on the player side, but who knows? Maybe in the future. So don't hesitate to try and do some cool stuff.
All right,
You may
I'm
wanna
gonna
do some-
I'm gonna
you may
tweet
wanna do
something
some-
out right now.
We want to do some damage control with the chat right now. I believe Dexella and Radar X are talking about unicorns again.
Oh,
Really?
Unicorn powers.
What is up with Radar and spreading all these kooky rumors
I
about
know,
water
right?
powers
Should I ban
and
him?
Radar? Yeah, ban
Should I
him.
ban Radar
Just
X
ban
right
him.
now?
I'll do it if you don't want to.
Oh,
Do it.
no, we better
Click
not.
it.
We better not.
Hi, Radar. Stop causing trouble for me.
So you're tweeting something out right now.
Yeah.
I'm tweeting something out right now. It's kind of topical based on some of the shenanigans that is happening at this moment.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm going to tweet it out right now. And the boxes on the right would normally say on off, but it's not done yet. So let's do this.
So if you want to see this tweet, you got to go to @Spittle on
Yeah,
Twitter.
you got to follow me at @Spittle. It's right there on your screen.
Yep, right on your screen.
See it? Here, we'll do the big camera.
I don't think it's on. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
You're right. Right. It's down low.
Oh, it's down here, right
There it
there.
is.
At Spittle.
Yep.
Spittle. And you're going to see something right now. Here it comes. Tweet.
I'll retweet it later.
And then tell me if you like it in the chat.
That way, more than 6 people see it.
I have more than 6 followers. Sir.
Oh, I love that.
You see it already?
That is the most epic picture you've posted.
Is that not the greatest thing ever?
Yes. That is definitely getting a retweet from me.
Yay, everybody's happy in the chat. Hooray. Hooray, 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 hooray.
It's getting kind of crowded.
Let me just say, you guys think you're frustrated with it? Imagine you playing
Oh,
my
I-
character when I'm public.
Yes.
Wow.
I can imagine. I'm sure
Wow.
it's probably 10 times worse than what I get. And what I get's pretty bad at times.
Yeah. The good thing about, see, you guys can't do this, but I just call CS. Then I start getting apologies. I'm sorry, I
Okay,
promise I
I'm
won't
being
do that
told-
again.
I'm being told they are queued right now.
All right.
Good.
We're just
All
waiting
right,
on
this is it. The final, possibly final round. Replacements needs to win right here, make a stand right now, or they're out. They're going home.
One
and
Piece
One
is
Piece
going for the
sweeps Olympus Games.
for the sweep. You got a streaker on the camera there.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
That's wonderful.
Back freckle.
Gosh. Well.
Back
It takes all
freckle.
kinds.
Kick me. It does. It's giving Bumbly B a run for his money with the kick me sign. Just a hat and a skivvies and birthday suit. Very well done, Back freckle.
That's the only kick me sign he's gotten, isn't it?
I don't know. Watch this. Watch. I'll move over here, and then they'll just all be like, "Oh, he's in between those two things." So they can't quite find me now. They can't quite zero in. Oh, he's figured it out. I'll go over here. Are they in yet?
Not at the moment, not yet. They are queued though.
Trying to disorient people. Oh shit.
Oh, there's a fine.
Damn.
Now we're
Really?
gonna get fined.
Really? Can you? Do you?
Probably not.
Better not. I'm gonna zoom in really close so they. Where am I? I don't know. I'm next to a shingle. Can you find me?
Just go into camera mode and then fly up in the sky, look at the moon. That would be hard to locate.
Yeah, they found me anyway.
Shocking.
Somebody's like, "Oh, look, it's my shoe. Oh, it's my hand. Yay! My hand's on TV. Yay! Look, there's my knee."
I believe replacements are making some minor adjustments at the moment before they accept the queue.
What kind of adjustments?
I'm not sure.
Unacceptable.
I have them both in both teams in a I have both of their teams in a voice channel, and I don't think they want to share any possible strategies they may be devising right now.
That's all right. They need to devise them quick, though. Just murdering
I'm
people.
bored. I'm waiting. What do you expect me to do?
Well, kill
You
people.
put this thing on my utility belt. Well, actually, I put it on, but you let me.
I created it. I provided the opportunity.
Uh-huh.
Tell our replacements they gotta queue up or forfeit.
Yeah. Let's go. I have something to do tomorrow morning. I need to be there
I
for
do
it.
as well. I've got something I have to do very early tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at all these peoples.
They
See
are
this guy
phasing
up
in.
here.
They are
This guy
phasing
thinks
in.
he's safe. One final little hit before I go in. All right.
We are here.
All the marbles.
Round 3, fight!
All right, One Piece.
See if they do anything different right off the bat.
In blue is the villains.
Hoping they will.
Score and replacements in red for the hero score. Revamp and Deem hanging out on the steps in the column.
Being cautious.
Being a little cautious, maybe waiting for their buddies to show up here. Beastie Morph and the rest of the team now come down and join them. A lot of super speedsters right now in this here match. A couple of accomplices making an early entry into the fight here. Looking over the shoulder of the ISIS statue. Another sidekick coming in as well. So a few home turf trinkets coming into play. Deem trying to kite around the column, heading all the way up there as well. Actually getting some heals while he's up there from Beastie Morph. Nice explosive block there from the replacements, knocking a few of the One Piece members away from the battle. Home turf supply drop coming down there. Nice counter on Purple Ace. Another nice counter on Purple Ace.
Taking him down.
Deem kiting around the outside, as is tradition. Keeping an eye on Revamp here, as I think I'm sensing a little bit of a focus fire on Revamp from One Piece. Varney definitely working on Revamp, but both of them give up a counter right there. Purple Ace trying to pin Revamp down, but just unable to do it. Finally gives up, starts heading toward Beastie Morph now.
2 minutes in, no kills.
Varney getting a little low, uses quantum tunneling to escape that area. And heading up onto the side of the column, being pursued by a sidekick. Zero, zero. Supply drop coming down for Ice Knight on the replacements. All members close enough to get a benefit from that. Now Raziel for One Piece pops down a supply drop. Grimstep stepping in the middle of it. Varney getting back to it now. Raziel picking up a few ticks of power and health from that as well. And the supply drop is now gone. Grimstep trying to escape the battle after getting a few furious blows in from the replacements. Getting a little low. Bugs out of there really quickly. Good situational awareness. More Beastie Morph getting really low. Healer down on the replacement side.
First kill
Deem
just
and
over
Ice
3
Knight
minutes.
still working on Grimstep. One Piece scattered around, not really able to take advantage of Beastie Morph's absence. Now right back into the fight. That could have been really bad, but replacements did a good job of minimizing that, or I should say One Piece did not jump on top of the opportunity as quickly as they could. Revamp goes down, another score for One Piece. Beastie Morph starting to get really low again too. One Piece really starting to focus on the support classes here. Beastie Morph could go down, trying to cut on the outside.
Again.
It's no good. 210 to 0 right now, 11 minutes in. Ice Knight starting to get a little low halfway down. Deem dangerously low. Oh, amazing heal by Beastie Morph right after he spawned in to the right there. Saves Deem. Revamp and Grimstep working on each other on the outside. Grimstep starting to kite. Deem heading in, lunging toward an accomplice. Really trying to work on an accomplice right now while he's kiting around. Raziel seems to have his sights completely set on Deem. He's obviously been told just work on that one target. Accomplice giving up a counter on Ice Knight for some immunity. Beastie Morph getting countered himself. $210 to 0. A lot of target switching going on here between the two teams. One Piece is being very effective, but definitely do a lot of target switching here.
5 minutes in.
Splitting up quite a bit. Oh, and the replacements finally get Grimstep down. 3 on 4 disadvantage for One Piece right now, 70 to 210. See if they can capitalize on it. Nope, very short spawn timer for One Piece. Back in the fight, all 4 members here. Fight happening right below us. Now moving over toward the steps opposite the statue, the altar of Isis. Replacements trying to focus on Purple Ace. Getting a nice counter off on him. He's dropping down a supply drop, trying to rally here. Nice counter again. Purple Ace getting really low after even popping that supply drop. It didn't help him at all. 140 to 210. Beastie Morph popping a supply drop, trying to keep himself alive. They have a 4-on-3 advantage here right now. Nice counter going off in the outside. Oh, Revamp getting really low. Doesn't want to give those points right back. Gets out of there. Good job. Nice save by Beastie Morph on the heel, too. All right, all 4 players back into the match right now. Revamp again getting dangerously low. Deem dangerously low. Beastie Morph needs to really pull out some good heals here. Nice job by Deem getting away, kiting as much as possible. Maybe missed a few heals, though, while doing so. Oh, they got him on the ropes so bad. They just will not let up on him. Needs to pull off some counters here to maybe get some immunity. No, he goes down. Varney finally gets the knockout on him. But they even it up by getting Grimstep, 210 to 280. Can Beastie Morph hold on? They don't want to lose their healer right now, not in this situation. And they do. Raziel lands the knockout blow, 350 to 210. Let's hope he doesn't have too long of a spawn timer, or replacements might give up even more points right now. Oh, they're using they're retreating, heading back. Let's see if there was good communication on where the respawn was going to happen. Nope, they went to the opposite side, but that's okay. The whole group is back together now. Good situational awareness on their part, Meps. When they noticed their healer was down, they just bugged out. And this is a good situation to do that.
Right, because they're in it still.
They're still in it. Yeah. Couple of one accomplice on the board right now, laying out some supporting fire for One Piece. Beastie Morph doing his best to kite and keep the healing flowing. Revamp seems to be the focus target right now for One Piece. And replacements really seem to be working on, I cannot tell who. Like sidekicks, actually, it looks like, or accomplices, it looks like. Oh no, Beastie Morph getting really low, runs right over to that supply drop, gets a bit of a reprieve, trying to kite around the pillar here. Looks like he's going to go down. Yep, Varney finishes him off. Another run here with 4-on-3 with their healer down. Let's see what they do.
3 kills now with 6 minutes
Kiting,
left.
staying out of line of sight here along the pillars. Not giving them a chance to pounce on the one-man advantage. But still 420 to 210. Double the score here with 6 minutes left. Supply drop coming in for One Piece, it looks like. Nice counter on Beastie Morph. Health draining away here really quickly under One Piece's onslaught. Desperately trying to heal, get those hots off, get those burst heals. Sorry, nature with the burst healing.
Oh, there it goes.
Beastie Morph finally goes down. 490 to 210. Looks like Deem and Ice Knight are a little trapped in there. Deem did not get away fast enough with that kiting. Used quantum tunneling, though, it looked like to... Sorry, no, Deem is... I don't believe it can... a quantum, is he? Do you know what power Deem is?
I believe Dean may have switched back to gadgets.
Okay, okay. I thought I saw a quantum tunnel there, but...
Varn is quantum, and that may be one of the reasons why they haven't been able to focus fire on Varn. very much because of the quantum tunneling.
Yeah, that's a very effective tactic that Bryce Allen uses really well when he plays. It's quite. Oh, who just went down? Grimstep, nice. Replacements gaining a little ground here.
Not giving up.
Capitalize on that, reps.
Oh, Deem, you gotta hang on, man. Come on, Beastie, get some heals in there. Grimstep back in it already. Very short spawn timer for him.
4.5 minutes, 3 kills.
Deem the focus fire for One Piece, getting really low. Nice counter. Purple Ace gives him one up. Deem gives one up, but he goes down. 560 to 280, 420 left. 4-on-3 disadvantage for replacements. Let's see how long this spawn timer is. They do not bug out this time, I noticed. Ice Knight and all the others hanging in there. Deem is back in the fight. Revamp starting to get quite low. Kiting around using super speed. Breaking line of sight a lot on these heals from Beastie Morph, but he is gaining. Deem goes down from under Varney's onslaught again. 630 to 280. Starting to slip away from the replacements. Early on, they were making a stand, keeping it kind of even. Oh, we're going to get another 2 knockouts right here. There goes Ice Knight. Let's see if they can actually get Deem. No, Deem gets healed back up by Beastie Morph, so he's out of the woods. But these guys are scattering now, running all over the place, just desperately trying to get away from One Piece while their friends are respawning. And with the score the way it is and the timer the way it is, this is going to be a war of attrition here for them and a slow loss. Let's see if they can pull it out. They really only need about 6 kills. Now about 7.
3 minutes.
3 minutes left with 770 to 280. I'm not sure this one might not even go the time. They are on pace for possibly putting this away on points alone. And they certainly aren't getting enough regular kills to do that. They're going to have to get a few more here quickly if they want to end it on points and not go to the scorecard. Well, it always goes to the scorecard, but you know what I mean.
This is for the sweep, too. This is it.
This is definitely it.
We'll be looking at our new champion. Our first Olympus Games champion, I should say.
Oh, Beastie Morph goes down there without their healer. This could be rough. 840 to 280. 3 kills to win it right here. Healer down. See how long it takes Beastie Morph to get back. He's back now. Needs to draw out some power from that wolf hat. Bring up the totem of the wolf, people.
2 minutes.
Need to start howling. 280 to 840. Oh, rough. Purple Ace goes down. That was good for replacements, but they need a lot more of that really fast. Beastie Morph under fire from Raziel and Varn. Does a nice job of really using the pillar. Of course, he's leaving his teammates out there with no healing by doing that. Finally comes back in, using the pillars as much as possible. He's kiting 3 of One Piece around right now, but his teammates unable to take advantage of the isolated One Piece member on the other side and get a kill.
Deem is getting low.
Deem very low. Very low.
Might go.
There he goes. Oh, good heals by BC Morph. Maybe a little supply drop. I'm not sure if that's One Piece or theirs, but it definitely helped. It's not going to matter, though. Here comes the knockout. It's imminent. There it is.
Less than a minute.
9-10, less than a minute. One Piece needs just 2 knockouts in order to seal this one before time runs out. Either way, they are going to sweep this Olympus Games with no defeats in the final rounds for either of their teams in Legends and Arena. Amazing showing by One Piece. See if they can pull this out here. 30 seconds left. Deem trying to hold on. They get it. Let's see if they can get one more kill in under 20 seconds to just end this on points alone. Grimstep getting low. They're going to get it off Ice Knight. 1:58 left.
The sweep.
Or actually, under a minute left. Sorry, that was the cooldown timer. They actually get the sweep. Congratulations to One Piece on that. Again, good effort by both of our other teams. Disqualified and the replacements. They tried their best. They certainly put up a good fight in all those
Replacements didn't
matches.
give up there. That was a good final match.
They fought right to
Yes.
the end. They should, every team should be very proud of what they just did right there. I think that was an amazing showing all around. Super Patriot, wow, great job. I want to get back to the scorecard here. Hold on. Why is it not coming up? Yeah, not sure. Oh, is it because I'm in house cam?
Could be.
Yeah, and I'm stuck in house cam. Oh well. Sorry, folks. Can't display the score to you. I wish I could. Oh, Mercenary Raziel making rude gestures. Not nice, sir. Be classy in your victory. Jeez.
Dirty win right there.
Wow.
But I mean, the replacements held it close for a while there, and then they came back kind of at the midpoint of the match. It was
Yep.
almost tied up again.
Yep.
And then One Piece just ran away with it again, like they had the other two matches.
That was pretty incredible matches. Really good, well played by One Piece. You know, you could definitely see a lot of team tactics going on there.
Yeah.
I think everybody watching tonight probably learned some things from watching all three of these teams that made it to the finals. There definitely was a lot of strategies, especially in the arenas.
Yeah.
You know, with the different group mechanics going on and everything like that, it adds a different element than the Legends stuff. The Legends is very bursty, very get in there, use of counters, combos, and the skill. Not a lot of healing to get back up. With the arena stuff, you really have to be tight, and there's a lot more of the kind of kiting and strategy and positional things. You saw them, one of their guys would get knocked out. They would just break,
Yeah.
and split up.
And using
not
the map,
offer
the
targets.
pillars,
It was just smart play all
Yeah.
around on their part, and I commend them. But congratulations to One Piece on that.
On
both
your double
those
win,
victories.
on your sweep.
So Super Patriot, how do you feel? You happy with how your tournament turned out?
I'm happy. I'm happy that with the way that's turned out with this and all that. I mean, us, whoever anybody is rooting for and all that. The bottom line is, we have good competition, and we get to see some of the best, out there, and especially here, being able to get showcased on FNL. It's a great opportunity for everybody, and it's great for the PvP community as a whole, I think.
Yeah, and I think One Piece has a lot to be proud of right now, given that one of their players got to in third place in the SOE Live tournament.
Right.
Eminence, and up against some fantastic players at the tournament, and here they just sweep Olympus Games. So that's fantastic. And hey, Super Patriot, thank you so much for putting this together. I think the players, should really look to you as an example of what they can kind of do to really make this game their own and create their own kind of competitions and tournaments and kind of things like this. And thank you so much for organizing it and reaching out to us to let us put it on FNL.
Thanks for having it on here, guys, and thank you for the kind words. Appreciate them.
Yeah.
No problem. So, if you want to learn about Celestial Powers, come back here Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, same place, twitch.tv/DCUniverseOnline. We will share those up. And then join us next week, Friday, same time, same place, and every Friday for Friday Night Legends, your DC Universe Online webcast. Until next time, keep playing DCO.
Yeah. See you in game.
See you guys.
Sony.